Welcome back to Straight Off the Record.
Guys, it's official. It's named. We came up with a name this week.
We really locked in.
Yeah.
It would actually probably took us like an hour, but yeah, here we are.
I thought it was amazing. That was like the moment that you see in movies, like the two job innovators.
It was literally like Steve Jobs in his shed.
Tea.
Oh yeah, let's cheers. Mine is not quite seeped, but
mine is. That's beautiful.
Just like you.
Oh my gosh, Sarah.
This weekend I feel is giving chaotic energy. This weekend I'm excited. We have some really fun plans. Our day together starts at 2 p.m. When we hit the studio for 2 hours, we're going to record some vocals. For 2 hours, we're really going to lock in on that.
In the stew?
In the stew. Then we break. I am going to our friend Phoenix's little vocal recital from 6 to 8 p.m.
Yes.
Maggie's going to.
Two of my friends are playing. 3 of my friends are playing at the Loft, which is a Berklee. Is it technically a venue?
It's a venue.
It's a venue. It's a room. I don't know if people have classes in there, but it's one of the buildings in 939, right?
Yeah.
I know my campus. So I'm excited for that. It's Amiri. Shout out Amiri. Shout out B. Shout out Julia. It's going to be awesome, but I'm going to pop by there. After our respective shows, we have another friend wanted us to go to their show, but
we're ditching that. Sorry, guys. To be fair, this friend has had a good amount of shows, and we've been to a good amount of shows.
To the good amount, yeah.
So this one, but we got a very special invite from our neighbors.
Oh my god, yeah, this is so sweet. Okay, wait. Can we talk about last weekend when we had our little movie moment with them? That was sweet.
Yeah,
out the window.
Tell it.
Well, last weekend, me and Sarah, like I said in previous episodes, I'm gone all Saturday, and I came home. It was just a rough day at work. Kidding. It was just like I was really tired, and I was like, okay, I don't think I can see anyone but you. Like it's gonna be a chill night. So we made pumpkin cookies with cream cheese icing. It was glorious.
I also had like a long day of work. Like we were both down for the count, but we needed each other.
We did. That's the only remedy I need. And I made homemade popcorn, and then we were watching a movie that I specifically stated we were watching due to recent events, and also it's a good movie.
For the good of the people, the woman in the room.
Yeah. And it's called He's Just Not That Into You. So it was a must watch.
A good therapeutic watch for anybody going through boy troubles, if you will.
It's also just like decenter men. Decenter them.
Yeah.
You know, that's a good lesson, especially in college. Y'all are too hot, you're too pretty, you're too amazing, you're too kind to be focusing your whole orbit around
I saw an Instagram reel the other day that I was like, you are the youngest and the most beautiful you will ever be.
I've been saying that this whole semester. I'm like, we are the hottest and the youngest and like most energetic right now, kind of maybe, that we're going to be like, what are we doing, ladies?
Going to be for the rest of our lives. So it's like,
what are we doing?
Need to lock in
our sleep
and remember
schedules?
that at all moments.
Sacrificing our grades? Sacrificing our careers? For what?
For nothing.
To play mother.
For nothing.
Come on, ladies.
Really, yeah.
We're watching the movie. And, okay, I don't know if we've said this, but where we live, you can literally, it's not a dorm, we're off campus, but you can literally see, there's a lot of college students, you can literally see into everyone's living room, especially at night when the lights are on. Direct view. There's only 3 floors. Direct view into somebody's living room.
So these neighbors, they live across from us, and like they can see into our they can see into our living room. We can see into theirs.
So they do these couch sessions, which is super cool. It's a little house show. But since we both had things so late, we couldn't make it. And so the aftermath of it, they're just chilling in their living room. And I'm like, guys, I can fully see them. I'm going to start waving. So we start waving to them. And I'm just waving for a hot minute. And then we're waving. And then they start waving back. And so we're just waving at each other. And then we open the window. And we start yelling across the courtyard
at our neighbors. And like, we aren't that tight with these people, but like we're becoming better friends with them, and they're so like, they're just like cuties.
They're
like
so sweet, like genuinely
nice.
And there's this like third, fourth person over this girl, and we were trying to kidnap her and bring her over to our side. We're watching chick flicks. You've
got to leave the boys.
We have cookies. Come over. It was awesome. Anyway, weekend plans, back to that correlates because...
Right, so our neighbors reached out. One of them DM'd me, who I'm like kind of friends with, and he's like, you should come swing dancing with us.
One thing about me and Sarah, I don't think we told this yet, but I'm literally a highlight from last year. Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is my favorite holiday. Have I ever truly had a Valentine? No. Have I like spent Valentine's Day with someone? No. I've always just loved it. I did like these big Valentine's Day parties.
Maggie got us all flowers, and like I was walking through the streets on Valentine's holding flowers, and I was like, this is so cute, because I've always wanted to be one of those people that's like has flowers from Valentine's Day, and it's like so lovey-dovey, and I was like, this is the best of both worlds, because like it's not from a nasty man, it's from my best friend, and she's giving me flowers, and I'm holding them on Valentine's Day, and I feel so loved and so appreciated, and
so that was fun. I'm like, I don't know what my act of service is, but I think I do like.
You mean your love language?
Oh yeah.
And I think it made
act of service. A gift giving, like a thing. I think it's like doing things for people. Top it off, we got in our little black dresses and we went line dancing. And I was a little nervous. I'm from Pennsylvania, and it's very country out there, and we're in these like little black dresses about to go line dance, and I'm nervous for the crowd that we might be encroaching on, because at home I very much am familiar with that kind of crowd. We get there, it's literally like LGBTQ central felt. It was amazing.
It's also in Somerville.
I love it.
I don't know, like, if we've got any Boston natives listening, but Somerville is known to be like very like artsy fartsy, like very like welcoming community.
It was amazing.
Which at the time we didn't know, but it was so Somerville-esque. Like it was made like, by like a LGBTQ led line dancing. Like awesome. They do this. It's like a club or like whatever, and it was so cute, and everybody was so nice.
It was the best night ever. They were so sweet. They were so respectful.
There were so many people there. Like it was such a good turnout.
And like that was like my favorite thing ever. So me and Sarah love dancing.
We do.
And I've been wanting to go line dancing again, or like some kind of dancing. And I've never been swing dancing. I'm not like especially familiar with the type of
I have a little bit of history of this, and the reason I'm so excited is because I love dancing, and we have this like thing. But my grandparents used to do competitive swing dancing competitions, and it's always been something I've wanted to do. Like when I was with my previous partner, like I was always begging him to take me to dance lessons, and now it's like I finally get to live out my dream. I'm going to a swing dance lesson. We're going swing dancing. I'm so freaking excited.
Your true partner,
literally. So it's like jazz music, which is so Berklee of us. I've never been the biggest, I'm so sorry, but like biggest fan of jazz. I love this vibe for a Friday night.
I do too.
I'm so excited.
I do too. And I'm going to have so much fun. And the guys wanting to dance is beautiful.
And they're so cute.
It's beautiful. They are adorable.
They're like these, I'm like, sorry, but like a little bit.
But that's
like,
my favorite.
More on the shy side. And it's just like so adorable that they like reached out to us and they were like, let's go dancing. Like
that is so true. We should have, I actually really love shy people. I feel like everyone views me as very social, but I used to have like a lot of social anxiety, and so I like am naturally drawn to the shy people, and I love chatting. And then now I like bring everyone out. We do. So I'm excited. Okay, jumping into a new gear. I, on my TikTok, have been doing these little day in the lives at Berklee. I know, typical, easy content grab right there. But I really think it's cool because, as we talked about last time, a lot of people, don't know what goes on at music school, which is why we're here. Anyway, somebody commented asking if we could talk, not us specifically, but if I can elaborate on the audition process for Berklee, and if I can recall from memory. What was yours like, and what are some tips you would give your past self?
Yeah, let's get into it. I was able to audition near my hometown, so I auditioned in Chicago. I remember my audition was at like 10:30 a.m., which I was like, oh, it's a little early, but I did my little warm-ups in the car. I got all nice and ready, which was perfect because I was like, look good, feel good, like we gotta be ready. I got there, and the person they give you a little room, an audition room to like prep. So I went in there and I like ran through my songs, did like some final warm-ups, and then I came out and I just like sat in a waiting room. The person who was before me was a bassist, and he went over his time. And I did notice this. They took me in a little bit late, and the way that it works is you have, I believe, 15 minutes for your audition and then 15 minutes for an interview.
Oh, yeah.
So, but my audition was actually like 9 minutes because the person before me went.
That's not fair.
Well, we're here, so we're done.
Sorry.
But the person before me went overs, and they pulled me in, and I had So it said on their website, which I don't know if this is still true, but that if you were wanting to be a songwriting major, you could do 2 songs. You could do 1 original and 1 like prepared performed piece. So I was planning on doing like the first verse and chorus of She Used to Be, or I was planning on doing all the way through She Used to Be Mine.
Classic.
And then all the way through a song of mine called Breathe. And I was doing both of these with like backing tracks that I brought in. So I got about halfway through She Used to Be Mine and they cut me off. But that I thought I was doing well, but I was upset because I wanted to do the last half because I was like, that's really where like my range I thought shined, but whatever. And then I did about halfway through Breathe. They cut me off, both of them. And I'm going to be honest, they cut me off in really tough spots. Like I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm getting in after that behavior because it was like pretty tough. And then I did, you know, the sight reading, chordal recognition.
Yeah.
All that stuff. I was really nervous during all of that, so I honestly don't even remember it. I like blacked out. But
Okay.
I remember
Fair.
everybody being super nice, except the fact that it was really rushed. Like I felt like they were rushing me. Like, okay. I didn't feel like panicked and they were very nice, but yeah, it was like a little And then the interview, like honestly, me and that interviewer connect on like a cellular level. Like we were having
awesome.
real chats.
The interviewers are really good.
He knows more about me than anybody in this entire world does.
That's
like
awesome.
we were yapping. So
I
I
feel
would
like-
say like a 6 out of 10 experience.
I think the interview is where I really sold it. Fortunately. For me, I had a very different experience. My parents, they couldn't drive me up to Boston in the winter, so I did a Zoom audition, which was scary. And yeah, I did it in my voice teacher's home, which was so sweet. She offered her studio little room for me to do the audition in. I did it on an iPad. Guys, don't do your Zoom on an iPad. There's a lot of issues with that I didn't know. So basically, my whole audition was my iPad kind of crashing and not having the best audio, and then like the connection and all of that. And prior to the audition, I believe you have to fill out the application and stuff. And there's like a little essay just kind of about like what you think you could add to Berklee maybe.
You can submit like supplemental materials.
Oh yeah, you had to like submit your songs and covers, and then you get your audition time. I remember I saw everyone on the Zoom in their little, like I had a mock practice room while I was waiting to be let in, like a breakout room. I could see everyone like warming up. People were in actual studios. People had full bands behind them.
Actual
studios. They had full bands behind them. They had professional microphones.
And like for backing.
Yes, it was crazy. And I like all these extra people there, and I'm like, oh,
I didn't even bring a mic to my audition. Like
I'm like here with my guitar, like, and I have prepared like a full band for this. Like, what's going on? Because you do have the option to audition with a band, which I didn't know.
I didn't know
I did.
that.
You do actually. And
at your audition, they ask you if you know how to make a lead sheet.
I don't remember that.
That was at that's at the. They do another process where they like give you your number, your rating audition, and like that's scary for most students. But at that, they ask you if you know how to make a lead sheet, and at the time, I had absolutely no idea what that was. But I lied and I said yes.
That's Sarah. Okay, so basically, I did the same thing with I did Stone Cold, but I did it on guitar, a little more like acousticy, folky, and then I did an original Old Airport Road But my audition, like, I was panicked the whole time because it wasn't working. And I remember being like, oh my God, I don't know any music theory. I prepared for it too with my voice teacher a lot because I don't have any music theory training. And so she was like helping with intervals. And I practiced my audition. What the heck am I saying? My interview a bunch with my parents. And because there's specific questions, definitely prep your sight reading, work on your sight reading a little bit.
They asked me, they were like, how proficient do you feel in sight reading? And I was like, I feel pretty good because I had a lot of experience from like orchestra and choir. And I immediately got clocked.
Oh my gosh, they made it really hard.
They gave me like a hard example, and I was like, "Girl, like no."
Yeah, and my guy, I was like, because I was trained, I used to do like do re mi fa. Like he literally was like, "Put your hand down. It's making it worse." I said, "I'm so sorry, sir. I'm so sorry." So you do that, and then I had my interview as well. It's chords, it's like sight singing. It's improv. That was scary for me. You just had to like scat.
Yeah, it's never been my strong suit.
Yeah. And then we had to do, this is more intimidating than it sounds, I promise. And then we had to do the interview, which I was also nervous about. And I thought it was going to be like all the questions. It was literally one. And he was just, like, again, we were just yapping the whole time. It was kind of like, what can you offer Berklee kind of thing, which I don't like talking about myself. So I just had to. But then, after that, got in. Then you have to do a placement test over the summer for music theory. Did that online. That was terrifying. And then you get here, you have a really fun orientation week. I met some of my best friends there. And then during orientation week, you have another audition where you have to sing a song and you have to sight read, and they place you into, they like just double check and they place you into classes.
Which I did mine. I thought I was so smart. I did mine online about a month before orientation because I was like, I don't want to be stressing over it during orientation, which was a really good idea at the time, until I remember that I had to do it over Zoom. And if you are somebody who can do Zoom auditions well, that is a really smart idea. And they told me that if we did that we would get our schedules earlier, which did in fact not happen.
Classic.
However, I never done so poorly on audition in my life because I hate Zoom.
Okay, auditions are a separate beast. I just had an audition for a BPC show last week. Okay, also didn't have a voice, but the moment you think you have it, you step on stage, suddenly, I swear
I've
to God,
never sang a day in my life. Suddenly I'm singing
my breath support. I'm like, where did it go? I'm not even like that nervous, but suddenly, even today in front of Pat, like, I'm like, wait a minute. Why can I not sing? Like, I'm like subconsciously, it just like whoosh, crazy. Definitely.
One thing I'll say about that is what I've learned from over the years is to focus more on like the physical aspects. Like sometimes your brain is going crazy and you're like, oh my God, I can't breathe. But then it's like, let me like put my hand on my stomach. I am breathing. I can do this. And it's like, okay, slowly, like things get better, but it's scary.
Definitely something grounding, which is why I gravitate toward my guitar and use it in everything, because I didn't realize that, but like it definitely is very grounding to something physical. Something
else I'll say about the audition process though is that there are plenty of people here who have absolutely no music theory experience coming in. So that audition, when they're testing your music theory, I think is maybe vital for like jazz or some other stuff, but honestly I don't think that is necessarily what's determining whether you get in or not.
Exactly. If that's gonna determine whether or not you try to audition is your lack or whatever of music theory, like definitely still audition. But I will say, like, obviously knowing music theory is great and that's what you're also here to do, but that's what you're going to school for here as well. And I didn't have like a whole lot of music theory training, and I'm managing here. So that's the audition process in a nutshell, kind of. But I'm down for more questions. Sarah had a bebop show this week.
So the bebop is a little venue right next to Berklee. It's a bar. But
Irish.
they give like time slots to Berklee students to perform. So I just did like a little time slot, a little 45-minute set, and I had a little surprise guest. This is a fun thing to talk about.
I did go, just so everyone knows.
She did go. I had some friends there.
Yeah. I had a co-write, but my Sarah Bear, I was like, I have to go and see her. So I was late.
So I get there. For context,
this is crazy, Sarah. Like, genuinely.
The day before, I had gone on a run with somebody I met at Run Club. A friend, I guess. I thought. We'd met at Run Club, and we'd had like a little chat while we were there. And then he'd reached out and been like, hey, we should go for a run sometime. And I was like, okay, like, I'll go. Like, for shits and gigs. Like, let's see what happens. Cakes and gigs.
Well, always for free coffee. But
that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. That's not a date. That's not a date.
Right. It wasn't a date. I didn't think it was a date. It felt very friendly.
It didn't sound like a date.
I mean, maybe it wasn't a date. Maybe he showed up to my show unannounced, just for kicks and gigs. But anyway, I'm at my show. I'm getting ready. I see somebody walk in. My friend Phoenix is there helping me set up. She turns to her right. She goes, "Oh my God, Sarah!" I turn around. Hey. Technically,
his reasoning, he was just casually in the area.
He was getting off
gonna
work.
Stop by.
It was on his way home.
On my way home.
It was 3 p.m. on a Monday, for the record. I don't know about you guys, but most people I know don't get off work at 3 p.m. on a Monday.
If he like left work early.
I mean, he was working when he was there. He had his laptop.
Sarah, if you thought I wasn't spying on him, he was fully just like staring at a screen and look at you. I tried to take a photo. I tried to take a photo for the memes, and I went to go take it, which, guys, I don't recommend taking photos of random people. This isn't a random person. Anytime I'm in contact with the male species, unfortunately, I get like a few days later a picture sent to me. An ominous picture of me at this crazy angle talking to this man. And I'm just like, when did that even...
It's a habit of mine, and Maggie's...
Halloween
she's not
weekend?
the first victim. She really isn't. I've been doing this to my friends for years, especially at a night out when you're unsuspecting, when you're not at top awareness. I'm sniping.
I'm like, when did this happen?
I got a picture of my friend Julia once where she had given her hat to a man and she was talking to him, and she had no recollection of speaking to the man in the morning. Neither of us would have known, except I had photos on my phone.
She's Nancy Drew up in here.
You have to stay ready.
I remember, I'm just like, y'all, because you and not you, but Phoenix thinks anytime any interaction with a man is leading to
she
potential.
Doesn't like when we call her delusional, but she's got delusional. A little bit of delulu in
she's
her.
Delusional, and I'm very much. I am delusional, but like I'm not.
I think I have my delusional moments, but I have a lot of unfortunately hatred in my heart for most men. So.
That's I think kind of I'm just a little bit pessimistic, and also I don't know if it's just the Berklee men, but I'm like, are you? Like, I love talking to people, so I'm like, they come up to me after and they're like, oh my God, that was great. I'm like, what? I didn't get that vibe.
Speaking of Berklee men, I had a super weird experience this week. I think this is something
important.
That's good to talk about, and I think this is a common issue in the Berklee.
Ridiculous.
I mean, in the Berklee scene, and also just in the music industry as well. And I've heard about this for years.
Not normal.
Like I've been warned and I've been aware, and it's sad that like even though I'm very aware of this kind of situations that'll happen to me, I was co-writing / co-producing a project with somebody from class, and unfortunately, the way this works is if you're producing a song with somebody and you're working
like the
together,
teacher pairs you together, like
right,
what
teacher
can you
pairs
do
together, but then it's like you kind of have to work in their apartment, in their space, because it's like we're producing, so we need our mics, we need our equipment, whatever.
It's like home studio.
I go to said person's apartment and we're working together, whatever, and I'm seeing a few signs that are like mildly inappropriate, but we worked together in like 3 different sessions, and by the last time, like I don't want to over dramatize it, but I was like wildly uncomfortable. I got out of there early. I told him I had to leave. I was quite honestly like, I was shaking. Like I've had similar experiences in the past, and this reminded me of that. I felt like it was going down the same trail, and it's just it's sad to me that, and I've always been aware, like I've always been like hesitant to work with male producers, to go into a studio with anybody, because it's like I don't want to put myself in a situation for something to happen. But it's sad to me that I was proven right, you know, like that.
And it's sad that at a school full of creatives and people that are supposed to be like-minded and creating that space and the future of the music industry, that we're still dealing with this, and that
like it's sad that these people are the
normalized.
Future producers of the world, or whatever.
And you think
maybe
you can get away with that now?
Yeah, like that they're already doing this when you're in school, and it's like these are the people who are going to be working in the industry in a few years. Like, and this guy he has a girlfriend,
which is crazy.
Which is crazy.
Like, my thing is, not a school shouldn't teach you this. You should already know this, but what a lot of people I'm unfortunately finding lack is like the professionalism and where to draw a line with, yes, we are peers, yes, we are friends, and yes, I love people, but that does not mean, like, that does not grant you access to, like, certain things that cross a boundary just because we have that in common of like peers like, and like buddies. And like,
I get it. If you're attracted to somebody, that's perfectly fine. But like,
ask them.
There's a time and a place, and it's not when I'm like kind of forced to be here for
ask
class.
Them exactly. Like
wait
if
until
it were like
after
that,
the sessions are over, then
and like,
hey, you can
let's
text
go for coffee.
And be like, if you want to meet up sometime. Like,
exactly.
Make it clear your intentions.
Exactly.
And don't do it like it's supposed to be a professional setting.
It sucks because like the dread you have to experience when it's supposed to be something you love, because you don't know whether or not like today somebody's gonna cross a line, or like somebody's gonna make you uncomfortable. Like I've had a lot of experiences like that in my hometown, unfortunately, with like teachers and stuff, where it made me hate doing the thing I love because I have dread. I'm like, am I being dramatic? I should have said something, but also it's fine clearly because like they're thinking it's fine and it's like not like that. So then you start to gaslight yourself, but it's also like if I'm uncomfortable and I'm dreading going to do something that I typically love because of the atmosphere this person creates, like that's not okay, and that should be an indicator in itself. And also, I feel like a lot of people like don't say anything, whatever, it's not a big deal. There should be a certain accountability and consequence to just like, again, people should already know this. I understand like everyone is coming from different backgrounds and stuff, but if there's no bar, if there's no line, everyone's going to keep crossing it, which is so unfortunate.
If there's no consequences, we don't have to keep talking about it. It's just like,
no, but it really makes me upset.
A level of something that I hate is still relevant.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, it is.
Anyway, guys, that is not the industry we are going to be living in, and I will make sure of that.
But you know what industry we will be living in? The
Female
Grammys. Me and Maggie both have not looked at the Grammy nominations yet. Well, maybe Maggie has.
I looked at a little bit. Just a teeny bit. I might know it, but let's go over it again and I'll pretend to be shocked.
Getting raw reactions here.
Here, self-promo. It is 12/16. My music video, Miss Paranoia, that I shot in my childhood bedroom with my brother recording on a fun, whimsical summer night is out. And I self-edited it, which you can definitely tell, but I think it's homey, it's fun, and I've always been obsessed with storytelling and music videos, and I just love everything creative and about storytelling. So it was really fun to do a storyboard for this and to like creative direct it. I struggle a lot with perfectionism and like not doing things because I don't want it to be not the way I wanted it to, but I'm proud that I finally got this done and it's out in the world for let's see.
And it's so awesome, and everybody should go watch/listen.
You guys want to go watch it? Somebody
Future
be delusional.
Grammy nominee.
Oh, please. Right. Subway
is up for record of the year.
What? That's amazing. Oh my god.
Okay, wait, these records of the year. I just like
Man-Child, of course.
Through album of the year. I have some thoughts, but banger record of the year. Bad Bunny, Man-Child, Best Reading Harper.
Wait, Wildflower came out.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like, was that
but
this
maybe
year?
It came out like at the end of
like right
it wasn't.
The Grammys.
Like last year. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And they submitted it for this.
Like winter. I don't know.
Abracadabra.
Makes sense. I love that.
Bunny, he's killing it.
Classic. Swag with Justin Bieber is such an interesting pick.
Daniel's. Oh, I thought that's Daniel Caesar.
I wish Daniel Caesar was nominated.
That's crazy.
Maybe he would be next year though, because it just came out. Man's Best Friend, as it should.
Like God Sort Him Out.
I don't know if I've heard that song.
I'm not familiar with that
album. It's an album.
Oh.
Bangers. Who knew Jack Antonoff was producing for Kendrick? Mutt by Leon Thomas. He's killing it. I love that guy.
Awesome. Freaky Rob.
I love that title.
Who is Freaky Rob? I want to know.
It could be anyone.
Olivia's on here.
Oh, I'm sorry if Olivia doesn't.
And so
doesn't with us.
Addison Rae.
Oh, Leon Thomas is on there too. Lots of good contenders. Actually.
Alex Warren.
Lilian.
Amy Allen got Songwriter of the Year. Sorry to spoil it. I'm sorry. No, she didn't get Songwriter. So sorry.
It's not
she didn't get it. She's like nominated again. She got it like twice or whatever.
Oh. No Jack Antonoff on Producer of the Year. Kind of surprising considering he's under all these, but he's won it.
Amy Allen. She's my queen.
Look at all these bangers she's listed under.
Handlebars. We actually didn't know that. If you're out there,
Latin music.
I'm gonna meet you one day and we're gonna have a blast. Girl. We're gonna have a blast. Beautiful. Wait, I didn't know Miley released something.
I didn't know that either.
What's going on? Just keep watching. She's nominated for Grammy. Wait, that's interesting for her
first Grammy.
Wait, actually, she had a really big year. I'm surprised she's not nominated for more.
Sports car kind of thing?
Yeah. Wait, that was kind of like a huge song.
I mean, Just Keep Watching was all over TikTok, but like I kind of hate that it's on here.
I don't think that was like her song of the year. Like she actually killed it. Sports car or
sports car.
Anything else? What else did she do though? Wait, I know this. Need to get in there and spice it up.
They need our energy on this list. Is there a best podcast?
Please. We're still working out the kinks, you know what I mean.
Listen to any good music recently?
Yeah. I talked about it maybe a little bit last week. Joshua Sloan's new album. Literally, ever since I saw Demon's clip posted, or maybe I saw my place first. I don't know. Whatever video I saw of Josh Sloan, fell in love. I know he opened for Zach Bryan this summer, which is awesome, with no music out. Literally insane. First album already hit, I think it hit like 1 million streams or whatever, like in first 24 hours. I don't know.
Wow.
He's cracked. And his writing is gorgeous and voice is gorgeous. I love the writing. It's like folky, country, singer-songwriter. And he's just so sweet. Like, my favorites right now are Anna. He's just like a cutie. He's like literally how I wish people see. Like, he's a song called Adeline, and it's homesick for Adeline. It's just like so sweet. And in country music, I never know, because I'm like, there's no way. Like, you're writing.
I remember. I miss the days when I was like young and believed them.
Tyler Childers, like, Shake the Frost. I'm sorry.
Don't talk to me about
a self-aware king. No, there's no way you're writing. And also, I'd run across the river just to hold you tonight.
I believe him.
His concerts
are so good. He doesn't play Feathered Indians anymore because it's not written about his wife.
Just crazy.
No,
but it's like that kind of yearning.
It was so authentic and it was so beautiful.
In country songs, and the writing of like, you are this to me, like this is, I equate you to the and role model too. Like, he eats with that.
Yeah. You know who I don't believe?
Like, what the hell?
Zach Bryan.
Obviously not.
You clearly don't love your girl like that if you're gonna cheat on all of them. So
and
sorry.
Other stuff. But he had me fooled for maybe, I mean, his lyricism is really good.
He does good work, but like, I don't believe him. Most of his music is more about like a complex relationship, but there is that element of like dedicating yourself to somebody. Yeah. I'm not seeing dedication in his actions, you know? And then it's like, it's hard to separate art from the artist. If when I'm listening to your songs, I can't believe
completely
a word
hypocritical.
You say, you know?
Yeah, I love Joshua Sloan, and also I have been listening to my own music, like demos. I just sometimes put my phone on shuffle and dance around. I love 80s music, throwbacks, so that's been a big.
I've been listening to a lot of like 70s music recently, which is so interesting.
I love it.
I've also, my friend, her name is Hadley Johnson, released a song called Just So You Know, which is really good. I've been listening to it a lot. I've also like
cutie.
Like, she's such a cutie. She's awesome. I've also been listening to like Maggie, my own music. Lots of demo making, lots of performing, lots of trying to figure out my chord charts, everything. Yeah.
We've had to do a lot of applications too for like classes and writers rounds and stuff. So it's kind of necessary, and also that's what you do when you write a new song or when you like update a song. You have to listen to it a bunch.
100,000
No, because
times.
I hear things that I hadn't before. I'm like, the melody starts to get a little more coherent, so when I record vocals again, it sounds, you know,
like, let me make sure I don't actually hate this.
Yeah,
there's a song called Designer Music by Scripps. Like, for some reason I've been loving that.
I love it.
I don't know, my phone autoplayed it. It's okay. It started on Halloween.
Yeah.
When I was listening to I always feel like somebody's watching me.
Yeah.
Right. And like that kind of vibe. And then my phone started autoplaying, and now I'm addicted. Autoplay. So here we are.
It's amazing. We cooked in the studio the other day.
Did.
Our production inspo was me and Sarah. That's like our song now. I've always really liked, one of my favorite songs from 1975 is Sex. We've had some like memories with that song. In a non-weird way. Yeah, we were listening and we were trying to like come up with a production idea because the studio we booked didn't have mics. And so
we were mixing.
Oh yeah, we were.
Well, we were producing. The idea behind the song though was like, I feel like Sex is very driven from like the male perspective, and we were like, what if Sex was written by a woman and performed by a woman, you know?
So we were trying to channel that energy. We got off the mark. We'll go back to it someday, but we did end up coming up with our intro. Co-produced that little intro.
And honestly, guys, maybe it's because of the two of us, but I've never had such a successful co-production in my life.
Yeah, that was like
Sarah was like it's 50-50. Like we speechless how good it was.
Oh, I need an alter ego name.
DJ Maggie Marre and
oh my
Sarah
god,
Lampster.
DJ Marre. Please.
That's our
Sarah Lampster?
That's our alter egos. Like, if you ever hear us talking about that, that's not me. That's Sarah Lampster.
It's not me.
That's not her. That's DJ Maggie Marre.
I saw him today. He was with his little sidekick, his roommate. Why are you giggling? Don't give me that face. Guys, a photo.
Maggie has been.
Yeah, what are you gonna say right now on the podcast?
Has run dry, and we need some interesting content in her
Maggie,
life. We are working hard to find the perfect person.
Her and Phoenix have been really playing puppeteer over here. Maggie doesn't want to get into it, but Maggie is perfectly fine not dabbling.
Oh, Maggie's gonna
And Maggie's
dabble.
been shutting down every
If
dabble.
I'm dabbling, you're dabbling. All right, we're in this together. I've been dabbling.
You've been dabbling. I've been lying, pathologically sick.
I honestly have nothing more to say about music. I feel like it's overtaking my life. I need a break.
Yeah.
And tomorrow will be the perfect break when we go dancing
To music.
dancing through life.
And tomorrow's going to be the perfect
Down
break
at
when we
the
both go to see
Auditions.
shows and then immediately go dancing after and probably end up in some a cappella battle at a birthday party.
I hope so.
I think we need to instate
I've always
that.
wanted to be in an a cappella battle.
I think it would go poorly, to say the least, with
No, think about
we're
it. Like
music kids.
you're really good at harmonies.
Me?
Yeah.
That's the
And
craziest thing ever.
I'm
can do thirds.
I'm
So-
me. I could pull out a jig if need be.
and I'm here for it.
I'm also capable of singing once in a while.
Takeaways, set our weekend intention
Yes, that's our intention.
is fun.
Let's have fun.
Let's have fun.
Let's just
We
have
always
a
have
ball.
fun. Make new memories.
Yeah.
Always collecting lore. My
Collect
new
stories.
thing I tell everyone, sometimes like I really have motivational peps in the morning and I text the group chat and I'm like, it's a beautiful day. Everyone come back with a story, please.
And honestly, I think it's an omen because every single time you've said that, I've come back with a story.
Which I love it. But it's like when you're looking for it, it finds you. And I love stories. And most of the time it's not bad
I love
story.
an anecdote.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my new thing where I'm playing Jester with my friends' lives. Guys, that was crazy though. I didn't tell that story, but really quick, I fully did this song that is like highly inappropriate, which is like, it's pretty vague, but also if you actually listen to the lyrics, it's still underlyingly like appropriate.
that big.
Thought it would be a grand idea. It's like emo, a different vibe for me. I thought for my production class, it is a cool song. It's not my artist thing, but I'm also like songwriter and I thought it was sick.
Well, I think it should be though.
That's crazy. But it's like, what like vibe is like, it's not Nessa Barrett, is it? Like,
Nessa Barrett?
sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I am sorry.
She's a TikToker. It's like, sorry.
A TikToker is two TikTokers are nominated for Grammys this year, so watch your mouth there. It's a
I
song.
feel like Alex Warren has traversed his way into being an artist though.
No, he's great.
His music is pretty good.
Yeah. To sum it up, we're in class, in-person class, forgot we were going to be in person, and I have to share my project in front of the whole class. And normally we're on Zoom. So you know what? At least I don't have to look at the screen if I don't want to. But no, front row in this class, plug it into the interface. Sachi, shout out Sachi, love her. She's so chill. But the lyrics, and I've been hyping this song up to my roommates. They know Sarah was in there recording vocals with me. It's very much capturing the essence of the song, the way I vocally deliver it. And the hidden tracks that I've done at home are also very, very interesting.
Capturing the energy of the song in a
essential
powerful way.
In a essential way. You know what? I'm an adult and
We're
it's a
all
good
adults
song.
here.
And as you know, it was a different vibe for me. Anyway, I fully had to put it on the speakers in front of everyone. Sachi, love her, but we are doing vocal production this
Our
week.
teacher
Soloed my raw vocal of me belting this lyric, which was crazy lyrics. Soloed it on repeat for the whole class
The
to
door
hear.
is open.
The door's open. A professor comes in midway to talk to Sachi as my vocal of me practically moaning is playing out the whole class. Everyone's laughing. And I knew this too. You know what? I sacrifice my integrity. That sounds horrible.
My dignity.
My dignity for my friends' amusement. A lot of the times.
I do as well. So.
Well, yeah, exactly. It's anything to
art,
make you
it's
guys laugh.
craft, you know?
So I fully knew walking into this class and this song when I chose to do it, I was going to have to present it. And with that, my roommates were going to give me hell for...
I
You didn't give me hell, but we were
love
just
it.
all laughing about it. You guys love it, but
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like
we were giggling.
Ella was poking at it a little bit, which I don't care. But it's like it's not a crazy thing to do because actually everyone's very welcoming at the school and other people have done songs crazier, but it was a bold choice that I normally wouldn't make. And literally professor came in to say hi to Sachi, my literal raw vocal playing, somebody's like whistling, somebody's like, girl, sing. And I'm like, oh my God, you know what? And Sachi's like, why are you guys laughing? Why are you laughing? Don't laugh.
It's a really good impression.
It's like, thank you, queen. It was crazy.
I mean, the lyric was like, I know you like a cut.
It was a lot of like vocal fry down in my register, which I normally don't tap into. A lot of like belting, a lot of vocal cries.
I'm gonna start singing Lose Control like that.
No, like actually, that might just do it.
I'm sorry, guys. Some of this is gonna have to get cut.
Clearly. All right. Closing remarks. The weekend's going to be great. Intention for me is to be productive, be present as always, have fun, be me, and collect some new lore. And I'm going to make 2 new friends this weekend.
Ooh. I mean, I know for a fact I'm going to make at least one. One of the people we're going out with I've never met.
Oh, yeah. Actually, same. Kind of. What?
And hopefully some people at the party. I'm going to say 3 new friends this weekend.
Okay. Let's up the antics.
And
let's do it.
And yeah, have a ball. Lead life with less judgment.
Yeah.
And I want to go in with positivity. I want to just have fun and be myself.
Exactly.
Yeah, and collect lore.
And lose control.
And lose control, baby.
Let's clink it, babe.
Hell yeah.
Everyone have a lovely week. We will see you.
This has been Straight Off the Record. Thanks for listening.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. Good night. Peace and love. Thank you guys for listening.